Okay, all's well that ends well. So I'm going to go through the worksheet first. And all of you don't have one yet, but the parts that I'm not going to go through that are very important are in bold for extra emphasis on the worksheet. And in the back, there's a little part that says important to know. This is really important for the questions that I've made up. And so now we'll just go through the PowerPoint. Main characters. Okay. Helena and Bertram. Helena is an orphan who lives with Bertram and his mother, the Countess, because she is an orphan. And Bertram is the son of the Count who plans to go to war with Florence against Austria. The Countess. She's wise and kind, loves Helena, and wishes her son would treat Helena well. Lafeu is a wise old man who also wishes Bertram to treat Helena well. More characters. The King of France. He's dying of an illness and is cured by Helena. He promises her to give whoever she wants as a husband. And Diana and the widow. Bertram lusts after Diana in Florence, and both Diana and the widow decide to be in cahoots with Helena to trick her husband into doing things. Okay, these are the things that are really important to know. Death. The very beginning of the play, like one of the presenters before me said, his play was a problem play. Well, this is a problem play also. It's known as a comedy, but it's very dark humor. And death kind of tells that from the very beginning because it introduces the death of Helena's father, the death of Bertram's father, and the dying and the inevitable death of the King of France. Next is unrequited love. Helena desperately loves Bertram and is very persistent, but Bertram refuses to love her because she's a commoner and he's a nobleman. Gender roles. Helena poses as a doctor, which is a masculine position, and she uses this to actually cure the king, and she gets what she wants in return, which is Bertram. And schemes. There are a lot of schemes in this play. Helena, she fakes being a doctor. She steals Bertram's ring, intentionally tricks Bertram into having sex with her, and did I mention she's persistent? Okay, important facts to know. These are really important. And I'm actually going to send you guys this PowerPoint because it's important that you know these specific facts. The opening scene is dark for a comedy. Dark comedy. Helena's father was once a great doctor but dies, and she now lives with the Countess and Bertram. She desperately falls in love with Bertram and comes up with a plan that will win him. She cures the King of France, who allows her to choose any man to be her husband. Of course, she's going to choose Bertram. He reluctantly marries her to satisfy the king, but quickly runs away to war and vows to never come home or sleep with her or live with her as a husband unless she is able to, one, wear his ring, and two, bear his child, which is impossible because he's not going to sleep with her and he's not even going to see her again. So how is she going to do those things? Helena convinces Diana, a girl that Bertram is infatuated with in Florence, to win Bertram's ring as a token of love, to bring him to her bedchamber where they would do like a switch. So Bertram actually thinks that he's having sex with Diana. Really, he's having sex with his wife. And that is how she gets pregnant. This works, and a rumor started that Helena dies. She's not dead, but Bertram thinks that it's safe to go home. And so back at home, the king greets Bertram and sees that he's wearing Helena's ring, which he exchanged his ring with Diana to just an exchange of love, whatever. And the king is confused and angry because Bertram won't answer how he got the ring, and that's really important. It's highlighted in your worksheet, even though it's not on the screen. Actually, it is on the screen. Okay, Helena shows up, and everyone's surprised, and she tells everyone how she tricked Bertram. And then Bertram decides to love her, and the play ends happily. That's really important. The play ends happily. Okay. Example. I kept thinking of this movie, and it took me forever to find pictures of this. But just think. Helena, Bertram, he runs away, and she's desperately in love with him still. And I also found this, which was really helpful. Diana, Bertram, and Helena. and the women are very tricksy, and he's just confused. And that's it.
Good job.
And,